All right, KUBERG.
This thing's awesome.
Isn't it awesome? It's 14,000 watts.
Woo.
So definitely reviewing the KUBERG Ranger today. This bike is really amazing to ride. This one comes in an 8,000, 12,000, or 14,000 watt peak motor. It's a mid-drive. It's got a 48 volt. You could get it in a 24 amp or 48 amp battery. You could get about maybe 20 miles on it, 30 at the most if you're on a bigger amperage. And also on top of it, it's got 3 easy settings. It's got a quick charger, anywhere from 2.5 hours to 5 hours from 0 to full charge. I don't know if I mentioned it, but it's got 3 settings. Obviously, the third one is the only one we care about. Top speed on this guy is about 50 miles an hour. I've actually got it in up to about 60 at one point. It's got a 219H chain. If you want to zoom in on the chain there, Hal. The footboard's about 10 inches. The handlebars, they're about 43.7 inches, which is really nice here. This bike just feels amazing when you're riding it. You got your map button here. You got your magnetic start. We'll go into that once we get past all the other settings here. If you look at the wheelbase, it's about 50.5 inches in length. Other than that, it's got textural orient 4-piston disc brakes, as you can see down there. The forks are Dorados. They're about 200 millimeters. They're air with dampening on the bottom here as well. As you can see there, the shock absorber is it's a regular D&M burner. It is kind of soft at times. Obviously, I would tighten it on the spring here just to give it a little bit more strength when you're riding. Although, when you're completely off-roading, you're not street riding, it makes total sense of how it is. This bike comes in black or green, and it only weighs about 110 pounds. That's only if it's like the single battery. Other than that, this bike, just really love it. It's got a 14-inch tire in the back here, and I believe that's a 17 or 19-inch in the front. And then you can kind of see that one there. Let's go over some of the specs here when you start this bad boy up. So when you start it, it's really easy just to kind of get the seat to lock in place. When you are off-roading and you're going uphill and you just want to ride standing, you can do that very easily on this bike. If you come here and just look at this button here on the handlebars, it's got regen here as well. You really feel the regen. It's not like the, it kind of feels almost like a Tesla. When I hit this thing at 50 miles an hour, it really slows down the bike and I barely need the brakes. It doesn't have any kind of lights. So we added here our own EbikePros light here for it at the top, so you kind of see it. Looks really nice at night. Other than that, the hydraulic brakes and the startup option here. If we want to just kind of look at this, this is a really simple bike. All you do is you take the magnet, you stick it on, the bike is on. Hit the kickstand, and you're ready to go with this guy. So that's pretty much a quick, short overview of this bike. Just once again, it has regen capabilities, which are phenomenal in comparison to other bikes that we feel. You can actually feel it. The seat does go up and it goes down. So if you want to off-road and do your jumps, it's really lightweight. Other than that, the throttle is almost, I could say, better than Saran. Kind of feels like the Talaria at times. You do have your kill switch as well for your brakes, and it's just an amazing ride. This is one of the funnest bikes that I've ever ridden in comparison with all the other ones that we have. But either way, that's a quick review. Let me know what your thoughts are, and leave the comments below. Okay, it's a domino throttle, that's why.